Donald Trump's erratic behavior is nothing new, but his latest meltdown underscores a deeper fear within the Republican Party: the growing influence of President Joe Biden's judicial appointments. While Trump spends his days basking in the limelight of propaganda events and mingling with Republican loyalists like Elon Musk, Biden and the Democrats are quietly but strategically reshaping the judiciary. Under the leadership of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Dick Durbin, Democrats have been relentless in their mission to confirm Biden's judicial nominees. With over 215 federal judges already confirmed, Biden has managed to appoint nearly a quarter of the nation's federal judiciary, including crucial appellate court seats. This staggering progress has thrown MAGA Republicans into disarray, with Trump and his allies scrambling to respond. The contrast between Biden's focused governance and Trump's chaotic, self-serving antics is glaring. As Democrats push through a historic wave of judicial confirmations, Republicans are left pointing fingers, engaging in infighting, and, in some cases, outright failing to show up for critical votes. This video dives deep into how Biden's judicial strategy is reshaping the nation's courts, why Trump is panicking, and what this means for the future of democracy in America. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers, but we can't do it without you. So, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe right now. And if you're already subscribed, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment to let me know your thoughts. Alright, let's dive right into it. Biden's steady progress on judicial appointments. From the moment he entered office, President Joe Biden has made it clear that strengthening the judiciary is a top priority. Understanding the long-term implications of a judiciary packed with ideologically driven judges, Biden has focused on appointing judges who are not only qualified but also reflect the diversity and values of the nation. By November 2024, Biden had successfully appointed 216 federal judges, including critical positions in district and appellate courts. This number represents nearly one-fourth of the entire federal judiciary, a remarkable achievement that underscores the administration's efficiency and determination. These appointments have included judges with backgrounds in consumer protection, civil rights, and voting rights, areas that directly impact the everyday lives of Americans. One standout moment was the confirmation of Judge Embry Kidd to the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, a lifetime appointment that adds a pivotal voice to the judiciary. Chuck Schumer and Dick Durbin have led this charge, working late into the night to ensure these confirmations. Their persistence reflects the Democratic Party's commitment to protecting democratic institutions and countering the legacy of Trump's judicial appointments, Republican infighting, and missed opportunities. As Democrats work tirelessly, the Republican Party is unraveling. Trump's leadership, or lack thereof, has exposed a fractured and distracted GOP. While Biden and Schumer were busy confirming judges, Trump hosted Republican senators and Elon Musk at a SpaceX launch, turning a critical political moment into a self-serving spectacle. This lack of focus has not gone unnoticed. Prominent Republicans, including Ron DeSantis, have expressed frustration over missed opportunities to block Biden's nominees. DeSantis specifically criticized his colleagues for prioritizing photo ops over governance, lamenting that the 11th Circuit seat could have been filled by a Trump-appointed judge had Republicans simply shown up. The frustration boiled over when Grace Chung, a key figure in Steve Bannon's war room, publicly attacked Senators J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio for failing to attend votes. In response, Vance lashed out, calling Chung a mouth-breathing imbecile and defending his absence by claiming that even with his vote, Democrats would have prevailed. This kind of public infighting illustrates the disarray within the Republican Party as they struggle to counter Biden's judicial wave. Trump's desperate rhetoric. Unsurprisingly, Donald Trump has taken to social media to vent his frustration. In a panicked post, Trump accused Democrats of stacking the courts with radical left judges and implored Republican senators to hold the line. However, his plea fell flat, as many of his allies were either preoccupied with his propaganda events or unwilling to engage in a coordinated strategy. Trump's rhetoric has also fueled outrage among his base. MAGA influencers like Mike Cernovich and Mike Davis have lashed out at Senate Republicans, accusing them of failing to block Biden's nominees. Davis, who served as a key figure in Trump's judicial strategy during his presidency, lamented that Senate Republicans are not showing up to do their job, calling their inaction a betrayal of their constituents. Chuck Schumer's tactical brilliance. In stark contrast to the disarray among Republicans, Chuck Schumer has demonstrated exceptional leadership. Recognizing the urgency of the moment, Schumer has pushed the Senate into overdrive, holding late-night sessions and weekend votes to confirm judges. Schumer's tireless efforts have ensured that Democrats make the most of their Senate majority before the next Congress convenes. Schumer's strategy has been complemented by Senator Dick Durbin, who chairs the Senate Judiciary Committee. Durbin has worked meticulously to vet and advance Biden's nominees, ensuring that each candidate is thoroughly prepared for the confirmation process. Together, Schumer and Durbin have created a legislative machine that prioritizes action over theatrics, a stark contrast to Trump's chaotic approach. The broader implications for democracy. Biden's judicial appointments are not just a victory for Democrats, they are a crucial step in protecting the nation's democratic institutions. By appointing judges with expertise in civil rights, voting rights, and consumer protection, Biden is fortifying the judiciary against the erosion of democracy that has become a hallmark of Trump's influence. These appointments also serve as a counterweight to the conservative-dominated judiciary that emerged during Trump's presidency. With lifetime appointments, these judges will play a pivotal role in shaping the legal landscape for decades, ensuring that the courts reflect the values of fairness, justice, and equality. MAGA Meltdown, a movement in crisis. The reaction from MAGA Republicans has been predictably chaotic. Figures like Mike Davis and Steve Bannon have used their platforms to stoke outrage, but their efforts have done little to galvanize a coherent response. Instead, the MAGA movement appears to be in a state of existential crisis, torn between loyalty to Trump and the reality of their diminishing influence. This meltdown is further compounded by Trump's inability to focus on governance. While Biden is strategically reshaping the judiciary, Trump is busy attending UFC fights, indulging in fast food, and engaging in petty social media battles. This stark contrast highlights the fundamental difference between a president who governs and a former president who postures. President Joe Biden's judicial strategy is a masterclass in effective governance. By prioritizing the confirmation of qualified, pro-democracy judges, Biden is not only solidifying his legacy, but also protecting the nation's democratic institutions from the corrosive influence of Trumpism. The contrast between Biden's leadership and Trump's self-serving antics could not be more striking. While Trump and his MAGA allies flounder in infighting and distraction, Biden and the Democrats are delivering results that will shape the nation's future for generations. As the GOP scrambles to respond, one thing is clear. Biden's judicial wave has exposed the Republican Party's disarray and reaffirmed the importance of focused, principled leadership. For Democrats, this is a moment of triumph, a testament to the power of persistence and the enduring strength of democracy.